With Gumroad, anyone can earn their first dollar online. Just start with what you know, you see what sticks and get paid. It's that easy. So welcome to this Gumroad tutorial. This is Gumroad beginner tutorial. Let's get started by creating an account by clicking on the button Start Selling. Now we are prompted with the sign up page. We have multiple options to create an account, and I will do so by choosing the Google option. And as always, I will see you back on the other side. Okay, we have successfully logged into our brand new Gumroad profile. Let's close this to make it as simple as possible. Here we have some getting started stuff, and on the homepage right here we would see our products that we don't have created yet. So Gumroad is a pretty easy to use interface for selling pretty much anything online, and you don't have to worry about, hosting it, using or creating your own website. You can simply generate Gumroad links to your own Gumroad profile, link your Gumroad profile to a payment provider like Stripe, for example, and then get paid once people buy your stuff. It's pretty nice. So this is the homepage. Here you would see current sales of your products. Then right next here is the product page. So here you can see all of your products you're affiliated, so the products from other people you are an affiliate for, and collabs. Okay, so you can create a new product right here. We can do that in a second, but let's have a look at the entire side panel right here. So here you can share your revenue with the people who helped create your products, so-called collaborators, but I think this is not important for a complete beginner. Then right here on the checkout page, you can create discounts for one or many products or products that meet certain conditions. You can adjust your checkout form. So this is the standard checkout form that Gumroad comes with. So you can add custom fields. For example, if you want to know the first and last name of your customer, or their phone number, you could add these custom fields, but be aware that the more fields a user has to enter in to order, the less users will end up actually ordering. So here you can add discount code field to purchase form only if a discount is available. This makes it more simple because then people have less fields to watch out for, because people can only remember 7 things at a time, as the famous effect goes. So you want to reduce this number to the least things a person has to remember and focus on at one time. So we want to hide this field, for example, to make it easier to check out if there is no discount code available. And it just makes sense. Okay, you can recommend your own products, or you can just turn this feature off, whatever you prefer. And then you can at any time save your changes. So that's a live preview of how your page looks. Then here you can add upsells. So an upsell is basically if you sell a product, for example, what do you sell? You sell an ebook that you wrote about gardening. And in this ebook, you teach how to grow the best and greatest tomatoes the world has ever seen. You can then use an upsell to show people your cooking recipes with the greatest tomatoes the world has ever seen. So it's a combination. When people add the ebook to their checkout, to their cart, and go to the checkout, they get prompted by an upsell. For example, something like get 50% off the cookbook because you have just added the ebook to your cart, for example. Pretty nice feature. You can play around with this quite a lot. Then emails, also pretty powerful. You can add automatic email like traffic and transfer to clients. So if they have, for example, now purchased your cookbook and your ebook, you can now send them emails. So thank you so much for purchasing. And then you can put them into a workflow or an automation where people and subscribers, so subscribers is something different. People can subscribe on your designated Gumroad landing page. Then they are also added to the list, but you can also automate emails to maybe all of your subscribers, or to everyone who's ever bought a product from you, or to everyone who has bought a specific product from you. So there are lots of different conditionals you can go through. And there you can essentially automated. So for example, 3 days after a person bought your tomato cookbook, you can send them one more free recipe, for example, or you can promote to them your newest release of a, I don't know, apple cookbook for the summer, and then give them 50% off that because they just bought your tomato cookbook. So you can retarget and remarket to them through emails, which is a nice feature. Workflows is pretty similar. So that is essentially the feature. You can automate emails with conditionals. So 3 days after a purchase, or someone who has spent $100 at my store since they are a customer, something like that. At the sales page, you can see all of your sales. So which product gets bought for how much and how often and at what times. You can filter that, you can export it, all of the nice stuff. Analytics is the same, so you can see or learn more about your audience and the purchase behavior of your audience and the people who buy. And the payouts page is designated to you getting an overview of your balance, and you can pay yourself if you reach a balance of at least $10 to your PayPal account or a Stripe account, for example. On Discover, you can see what other people are selling. So this is essentially Gumroad's website for users, which we don't need to go in depth right now. So I close this one. And in the library, you can see your own purchases and wish lists. So if you have ever purchased something on Gumroad from another person, either for free or paid, you will see it right here. And same for the wish list. If you ever wish listed an item, you will see it here. So now let's have a look quickly on how to create a product. So it's a simple walkthrough. You give your product a name. You choose the type of your product, for example, an ebook. You set a price in some currency. Let's go with dollars, and let's say $5 for our tutorial product. Then we can customize everything, and you always have this live preview of your product. So right here, you choose the name. So if I change it in real time, it gets updated. It's pretty nice. So if we go with the tomato ebook, it gets shown here. If we add a description, you see it update in this corner. So pretty nice. You can always preview. You can choose a custom URL, for example, tomato ebook. This is the URL you can share with others and promote your product. And you can also add a custom domain. So you don't have a domain ending in yourname.gumroad.com, but yourname.com/tomato ebook, for example. But this is a paid feature. You can add a cover image. So this huge image right here. And you can also add a thumbnail image, which is the image that people will see on the Discover page. And once they click on your thumbnail, they will see the cover image. So you want to provide value and show people what your product is about as well as possible on these two images. So you should definitely give yourself some time and thought to design well and appealing cover and thumbnail images. Here you can use more product info, so what you call to action. You can customize this one. So buy this, pay. This is the prompt that people will see on the purchase page. You can add a summary, so this will be displayed right here. You can add additional details, so for example, access to this ebook lifetime, and that gets displayed on this right side. You can invite your customers to join you on a Circle community or Discord server, which lets you bond with them even more. You can adjust your price again. Then right here, this is the contents of what people will see after they purchase it. So this is the page they will get redirected to. Maybe you put the download link right here, or a reference, or the product itself, maybe if it's something that can be delivered like that. Yeah, so if it is an ebook, I would provide them with a download link to the ebook, maybe from your Google Drive where it is saved, so people can have a look at it and download it to their devices locally. On the share page, you can then promote your product out into the world, either on Gumroad or send people your custom created link.